Hey, what's up, everyone? Let me flip this screen. Ah, jeez. Having some issues. Having some issues. So, what's up? Hopefully, this is working good, loud and clear. Once you guys get on here, let me know. See a couple people coming on. What's up, Nick? What's up, Kat? So, Francis, Steve, Ahmad, what's up? Steve, another Steve. And Ursula plays. Hi. Stone Sasquatch coming in loud and clear. What's up? What's up, everyone? Sierra's on. Hey, Sierra. Cool. Glad to have you on, Sierra. Chris, Charlie, Daniel. So, I ended up getting a new Wi Fi. It's not like going to give me a lot more signal, but it's definitely going to be better. So, I'm going to attempt to go over to what we call Guy's Room, which is originally was the import room, but it's now utilized for a lot of our fish. So, guys, let me know how the Wi-Fi does today. I'm gonna try to do the video today on Wi-Fi and not the 4G. So, if this is your first time on our Fun Friday edition, make sure you give a shout out. Let us know where you're from. We like having new people on, so that's great. Sierra. All right. So yeah, that was a long time ago this year. That was like 2 days ago. So what's up, Nashad? Thank you, Ahmad. So a lot of people saying hello. So I'm just gonna say hello to everyone. So um, we do have a special announcement, and I'm going to go ahead and make that announcement on our Facebook page, not the group page, but the Facebook page. We are getting very close. Let me pull up the front page. We are getting very close to 15,000 followers. Let's see how close we are.
14,954.
Jacob just said 14. Well, it says we are actually over 15 people following,
Likes.
but likes. Yeah, we're at 14,954. So we are going to do a giveaway, a promo code. What did you say it was going to be, Jacob?
$100 code to the website.
Okay, so we're going to give away a $100 gift code to the website when we hit 15,000. So we're going to do up a post on our original Facebook page, not the group page, but the original one, announcing the giveaway. And it'll be something like a like and share type deal. I don't know exactly how Jacob's going to do it, but somehow to let everybody know, once we hit 15,000, we're going to give away a $100 promo code. So pretty excited about that. We've came a long ways. Like I can remember back in the day when we had just a few likes on Facebook, and it was like, man, it seems like it's taken forever to get likes, and it just seemed like it kept on picking up steam. Wow, Ahmad, just donated $20. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. So, like I said, I think it's been 3 weeks now that people have been able to give donations. So, I still don't know what to do when people give me money for nothing. I say nothing, but for what I do. So I appreciate that. So all donations go into upgrading our equipment and getting in new stuff. Like I just ordered a drone, which I haven't got enough donations to pay for that, but I still ordered it anyways. So I think the drone is going to be here Monday. So I'm thinking for next Friday, if I know how to fly this thing by then. I've got from Monday to Friday. Joseph, thank you, man. Joseph just donated another $20. Awesome. Appreciate it. So I think next Friday, I'm going to fly this drone live on YouTube. It has the capabilities of doing it. You guys just going to have to bear with me, but I'm going to fly the drone around the farm, the 20-acre property, and show you guys an overhead view. So Scott says don't crash it on day one. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'm hoping that within a few days I'll be proficient enough with it to fly that thing around. John Taylor says he's finally off work to say hey again. He's in the hospital right now with his second born child. That's a good reason to be at the hospital, John. So, congratulations, man. That's awesome. I got two boys of my own, and they're 6 and 11 years old, and man, that's my pride and joy, man. I love spending time with my kids. So, um, Long Island fish guy says people are dropping guap. I don't know what guap is. Um, I don't know. Is that money? Yeah, Craig Heater says no crashing landings in the ponds, and that's a concern. I did buy the DGI insurance, so it does cover it. Dang, Brian Paul, thank you. Wow. Hey, that's getting up there. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, Brian. I really do appreciate that. Francis Turi says hubby was just there and he bought Star Sapphire and Yellow Blaze. Can't wait to see them when they get home. He was just here, and he just picked up some really nice fish. So let us know how they're doing. I know you've been posting pictures of your tank on the Facebook group. Wow, man, another Superior. I don't know what $100 equivalates in U.S. dollars, man, but dude, that's awesome, man. Wow, appreciate it. John Taylor says he's also wearing his Imperial tropical T-shirt representing. Nice. Hey, if you're not on the group, make sure you post up a picture, with your shirt on at the hospital. I know it's a stressful situation, but if you get your newborn child in the picture, I think that'd be epic. Um, so Ahmad said that's in rupees. So awesome. The video is kind of lagging. See, I should have like I'm right next to the Wi-Fi. So let me check my internet on the. Um, Carrie's saying the Madoka white lips that they got is awesome. I mean, I'm literally like right here by the Wi-Fi. I might have to switch back over to 4G, especially when I walk around, because it should not be lagging. So, um, Mondo is asking when the Blair rainbows. I can't guarantee it, but if you email us, we might have a couple available. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go switch over to 4G and get. All right, so I just turned the Wi-Fi off, and now we're back on 4G. So let me know if the video comes in any clearer. Um, Looks like I'm gonna have to upgrade. I just got the new Spectrum Wi-Fi router, so it's supposed to be a lot better. So let me know. I just switched over to 4G. Let me know how the video is doing now. Superior saying his featherfin squeaker stopped eating his sinking wafers and now only eats frozen bloodworms. So fish could be spoiled really quick. So if you're feeding a really like rich food, like frozen foods, fish could get real picky real quick. So you know, peacock bass are an example. Like most peacock bass will only eat live foods or frozen foods, but we convert them over when they're small to pellet foods because it's real difficult when a fish gets where they only want to eat um, live foods or frozen foods. So we do what we starve them into submission. All right, that means that we take them off frozen foods until they actually will eat a pellet food, and the fish will get hungry enough. They're like, "Oh man, I'm gonna eat the next thing that hits the water," and then they eat the pellet, and they're like, that's not too bad." And then at that point, we've got them on pellet foods. So pellet foods are just a lot easier to take care of. So. Um, Stilltown is asking about Wapago rainbows. We are breeding them, so we do have fry, but it will probably be a few months before they're ready. So, all right. So let's walk out into the greenhouse. I got another announcement. And Joseph, who is a new fish keeper, soon to be fish keeper, contacted us. What? It's been about a month ago, I would say. In fact, Joseph was one of the reasons we started the fish page group on Facebook for the fish keepers to join so they could get information about how to keep fish properly. You know, you're a new person coming into the hobby, there's a lot of things to know, you know, like that's been always the problem with getting new fish keepers in the hobby is that they don't really know what to do, you know. So Joseph was as green as they come, and Joseph joined our Facebook group, and he has been patiently cycling his tank for almost 4 weeks now, I would say. So he is ready to buy his fish. We are doing this just one time for Joseph, but we are going to pick part of his order on the live feed today. So we're going to pick 5 peacocks and haps. He ordered 10 total, and we're going to pick 5 of them today on the live feed. Joseph had emailed me a few weeks ago saying, man, it'd be really cool if you could do it on the live feed. And I said, well, as long as everybody doesn't expect us to pick their fish every Friday on the live feed, that we'll do it. So here we are. Angie's getting set up. I'm going to try to answer some questions. Actually, I'm going to hand this over to Rochelle, and I'm going to give Angie a hand. She's getting the net right now.
Okay.
So I know I missed a bunch of questions people were asking. If you see any questions pop up, you can ask them to me and I'll try to answer them. But they were coming in so fast, I wasn't able to put this one. So that's why we started the fish group, is so we could direct new people to the group and have people help them. So I know Tom has been a big help for Joseph, you know, walking through how to set up the tank, let it cycle. And I think that's the biggest problem with people is they don't want to wait for the tank to cycle. They won't fish now. So they set the tank up and they're like, hey, I'm ready for fish. Well, how long did your tank been set up? 3 days. Well, 3 days isn't enough time, you know, to cycle a tank.
Hey guys.
Alright, so the first one we're picking, Joseph, is a yellow blaze. So don't get, you know, one fish that's 5 inches that's beating everybody up. So,
Again, people say connection isn't clear.
There you go, Joseph. There's your nice yellow blaze. The water temps are a little bit cool right now, so they're not going to be showing full color, but you'll really like the yellow blaze. Yellow Benga. These are F1s too, Joseph, so if you don't know what an F1 is yet, it's the first generation from the wild, so that means the parents were wild caught. There's that nice smell in that one. And that's the most colored up male in the tank. There's 2 of them, Joseph. Benjis. These are also F1s. Website for these guys. I really need to get a better picture to represent just how nice these are. But these guys are really nice. There you go. So, to everyone, so you kind of get an idea of this is what it takes for us to pick fish. It's not easy, and we're not normally having boxes set up. We got bags and everything else, so it's a lot of work when we go together up the orders. It's not like we're in an aquarium where it's just as easy as grabbing a net and picking them out.
Angie, everybody says hey.
Hi.
So what was the one we just picked?
That was the Benji.
Benji.
M-B-E-N-G-I. Benji. Alright, so there's your nice dragon blood. It's still not showing full color, but again, like I was saying, the water temps right now are like 70 degrees. So these fish are not showing near the color that they will in your tank because they are not in anywhere near breeding temperature. Alright, so we're going to go to bat room number 1 and get a sulfur head peacock. Very lady.
Go and get a sulfur head. I don't think people can hear, so I'm gonna try to. There was a little bit of a connection problem. They said it was kind of blurry, but Joseph said perfect.
These are also F1s too. Sulfur head peacock and Mary Lady.
These.
What'd you call it?
Mary Lady.
Huh.
A lady.
Somebody wants to see some doveye.
This room is a little bit hotter than the other rooms, so they're showing
Really good color.
a little bit more color. That's them right there. So, all right, that's 5, Joseph. I'm going to surprise you with the other 5.
Surprise
Joseph
you.
asked us to pick out 10 really nice fish for him, and so that's what we're doing. And that's 5 of them. We'll put them in tanks.
Okay.
For him.
I will do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Might ask about the dough line.
Yep, somebody wants to see some doveye. It's gonna be fun.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You subscribe by hitting the notification bell. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you can get an update whenever we put up a new video or we go live.
Give us some likes too.
Yeah,
Very much appreciated.
yeah. To like the video while it's live, you have to disable comments, and then the like button appears, and then you can turn comments back on. So,
Steven said everybody made it home safe. I'm guessing he's talking about his fish.
yeah, yesterday you came by. Cool. Hey, let us know what you think about that new food, Steven. We really like it here, so I know you got a pound of it yesterday. All right, so here's the bigger dough line. guys jump really bad.
Yeah, they jump really bad. You're welcome. They're really smart too. Like they know when you go with the.
They know how to avoid the net. So, on the Dovi, one thing that we've been able to do is sex them a lot easier for people. Like typically the male is going to have a lot more spots throughout the body than the female, but it's still not very easy to sex them. Like I would say this is female. So you see how the body doesn't have near the spots throughout the whole body. It's got a few, but nothing like the big guys. So if you do order a big Dovi this size, it's sold as an unsexed fish, but we will try our best. If you want a male, just request it in the notes when you check out, and we will try to pick a male. So,
And yes, we have had fish jump into other tanks.
Yeah.
We actually have that problem with Dovi, so.
so we try to keep the Dovi.
Yeah, we
all
try to
together.
keep him.
And then right next to it, we got a pair of green pair. So like if the Dovi jump over here, there's only 2 fish in his vat. It's easy for us to catch him out and move him back into the Dovi tank. But they usually only jump whenever you're trying to nettle. So you could see the fish jump. Any other questions? Or
Somebody wanted to see OBs,
peacock?
OB peacocks,
All right, let's go back to number 3.
and blue neons.
Okay. Number 3. So I didn't tell everybody about the fish group, but on Facebook. So if you guys don't know already, every Friday I've been mentioning it, but we started a fish keeping group on Facebook. It's a little bit different than our business page. The group is for people to join and show off their fish and show off their tanks. It's also there for them to learn more about the fish. So if you're a new fish keeper like Joseph was, I'm not gonna say he is because he's already learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's a great place for you to go and people will make recommendations. One thing that I do ask about the group is everybody play nice. You know, I know there was a few people getting upset about certain things. We are going to have moderators. In fact, I'll go ahead and announce one of the moderators is going to be Ahmad. All right, so he's on every one of our videos. He's been a customer of ours for a couple of years now. We love him. He's just a great person, and we really like the way he approaches things. So we are going to make him a moderator. I called him up last week, talked to him on the phone, and he said he'd be more than happy to do it. So don't, you know, it's there really because I don't have time. There's no way I can keep up with the traffic. Like there was a little bit of an argument a few days ago about somebody shared a $1 a gallon sell from Petco on the Imperial fruit page. And I don't mind that at all. Well, one of our loyal customers got mad saying you shouldn't be sharing things from other sellers.
Thank you, Steven.
And I don't mind that. Like I've even announced that Petco's having a $1 a gallon sell. Petco has terrible fish, okay? Not saying you might not get lucky, you'll get a nice one every once in a while, but I am not really worried about Petco's fish because the quality is not near the quality that you're going to get from us. But if you could save money by getting a tank and then buying the fish from us, I don't mind that at all. Because if you went and bought a new tank, if you bought it retail, you're going to be paying a lot of money. But when they run these $1 a gallon sales, take advantage of them because you're getting a tank for actually cheaper than what most retail stores would be able to buy it for. So it's an excellent savings and for sure buy. I don't sell tanks, I don't sell heaters, I don't sell filters, I don't sell none of that stuff. So I don't mind that being shared. As far as the fish goes, man, I'm friends with all these people that sell fish. I mean, like, Tom up in Ohio, he's on this group. Awesome guy, awesome breeder. I'm trying to think of a couple other names. Trevor O'Shea, I'm friends with Trevor O'Shea. Who else? Josh Cunningham up in Michigan. These are great people, great friends. They also sell fish. They might have something that I don't have, So, yeah, support, the fish. I want the fish world to grow. I want, instead of, X amount of people keeping fish, I want that number to grow. So, I definitely don't have hard feelings if people buy fish from other vendors. Personally, I think the fish that we have available are the best fish out there. If somebody else has a fish that we don't have, then for sure, buy it from them. If they got a good reputation of keeping fish, I always recommend to buy from breeders. People that breed fish, they are better with quality with keeping fish than non-breeders. So if they don't breed fish, if they can't show you their breeding setup, then chances are they're just flipping fish. They're buying fish from other vendors and flipping them. So, we're going to have some rules set up for the group page. Maybe a mod can help us with that. I don't want the page to be spamming with other outside groups, like just constantly spamming the page. I don't like that. I want, when people post something up, it's either showing off a new fish or asking questions, something instructive. I don't really want it to turn out to be where people just spam the page. So now that I'm done with that, let's look at some proteins.
Gary, yes, that is salt. The blue bags are salt.
It's like salt.
Salt.
Salt is good for fish.
Yeah.
Especially after. Alright, most of these OBs are small. We do have a few males left.
We just sold a really pretty one.
Yeah, the guy that had an appointment earlier bought one of the really nice OBs. But we still have a few left. But it's going to be
Someone asked if you're okay with someone sharing YouTube videos.
yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, it's instructional, so I like anything that is, going to benefit, people.
That one's a pretty one.
I don't mind that. So it looks like we have one big male left. It's got a lot of nice blue on it. And then most of them are going to be smaller. In fact, that's like you can see this guy is going to have a lot of potential. You can see the red and the blue coming out in him.
Jump
He's,
out.
he's going to have really nice markings. So most of the OBs right now are on the smaller side, but you can still see that, these fish are not juiced like a lot of fish that you see at the chain stores. So we don't use hormones. We let the fish color up naturally. So, probably, I would say in a, warmer environment, this fish would be just beaming with colors right now.
Oscars. This guy keeps saying Oscars.
So I do have a couple Oscars left, so let's go with the Oscars.
Someone asked, does anybody do an all OB tank?
I have seen it before, and it looks really awesome because, somebody asked about blue neons.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you could do an all OB tank, and because OBs all look different, there's never an OB that's identical because the spot pattern is going to be different. So yeah, I think that would be.
Someone asked if we have H. luteus. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah,
Yes.
so yes, we do.
We
keep
do.
Hypoxia luteus. So really rare fish. But yes, we do keep hypoxia. So these are
Blue neon.
these are the big guys. All right, we don't have any smaller ones available, but these guys are nice, really nice. I mean, this is even in cooler temperatures. These fish are looking really nice. Edge of the water. So I get one to hold still.
Ooh, he's pretty.
Yeah. So even with the colors not, turned on, this is a really nice fish.
Awesome, Amar. Be waiting. Someone also said they want to. Actually, I think it's the second person that wanted to see the Wapanga rainbows. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not used to these names, you guys. Forgive me.
Many people go.
73. We had 80. It doesn't show for some reason. It's not showing.
Yeah, it doesn't show.
Yeah, it's weird.
We've been growing them up. We are starting to get babies.
Yeah, you're taller than me.
So there they are. And we are getting babies and fry from them. And that is called our breeding dress. It's usually in the morning whenever they're breeding and having babies. That's when they really look the best. That was a blue neon, Mike Ramos.
Yep. Thank you, Caitlin. I'm working at it. I wish there was a way you could like have the comments all on the side.
So you see them all?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I missed a lot of questions earlier. Whenever I walked into the greenhouse.
It's hard to remember all the questions that come through.
Alright, so this is the pack out room. Hopefully the signal holds up. Let's go straight to the house room.
Just let us know if the signal starts fading.
So we have 3 big ones left. One red Oscar. This tank does not have a light. You're not going to get to see great colors. Plus these are old tanks, so but these are a little bit bigger than what we normally sell. These guys are like 4 to 5 inches, so we'll have to make sure that they do have them up on the website. This is the wholesale order going out, so you guys get to see what ship on wholesale. Like there's a tank full of dragon bloods. There's a tank full of turquoise rain. There's a tank full of Stomopedia pindus. Tank full of firemouth mikii. So you can see all these tanks are going out. Actually, when we get done with the live feed, we're going to start boxing them up into these boxes right here and shipping them out. We take them to the airport. All right, hold on, we're losing our signals, getting choppy. All right, so alright, so signal's not that great. Any white lip males? I do think we have a few white lip males left. Jacob, we've got some white lip males left, right?
Should, yeah, not here.
But they're on the website, right? Yeah, they're on the website. So guys, let me know if the signal's gotten any better. So we had another donation come through. Who was that sent that last one? Do you know, Rochelle? Oh, nice.
There was another guy that said.
Hydroconiac, do we disclose who our wholesalers are? So some of them we do, if they want us to. You know what I'm saying? Like this order is actually going to Spencer Jack in Canada. So Spencer's a really good friend of mine. He buys fish from us. Good to go. And you know, so Spencer obviously doesn't mind. You know, he loves. You know, people actually go to his place because our fish are going there. You know, so it helps him out. Another one is Pet World in Rochester, New York. Buys our fish. he's another person that's a good friend of ours, and you know, he obviously doesn't mind. But it's kind of funny. A lot of shops, they don't want people to know where they get their fish from. And the thing is that when we wholesale fish, it is way cheaper than retail. In fact, you know, there's a lot of room there. So basically, you know, it doesn't stop people from buying, but they just, if they have a dragon blood peacock in their store, you know, they don't want people to know where it came from, which is unfortunate, because I think it would benefit them if, you know, a lot of people might not want fish shipped, you know, so if they know that they could go pick our dragon blood peacock up at the local store, then yeah, by all means, you know. Plus there's no shipping involved. I mean, it's just, it only makes sense. But a lot of pet stores are kind of old school, so it is what it is. So right now, in fact, we get almost weekly requests for new wholesale accounts, and basically we don't have enough inventory to take on new accounts. So it's been about at least over a year since we've been able to take on any new wholesale accounts. But I'm hoping in the future, when we expand, that we have more fish available, and we will offer more of them wholesale. But right now, you guys are buying them up so fast retail that I have really no desire to run out, you know, for the wholesale side, you know. So but we do like, we got many friends that are in the wholesale business, and that's we do supply a big part of that market, you know. So so Cichlid Thomas, we should have females available for the blue neons. I see some in the tank right here next to me. So if they're not on the website, email us, and you know, we'll make sure that we add some to the website. They might not have added the females to the website yet, so if you do not see them available on the website, email us, because I know we do have some. So all right, so Still Town says he ordered some yellow rainbows. 2 pairs are arriving today. Awesome. The yellow rainbows are on fire right now, so they're looking really nice. Armando, the wine miller eye, they are in another room, so maybe next time I will go show you guys the wine miller eye. I really need to get a light for that tank. I have a spare light. Maybe I'll throw it on that tank and you know, start showing you guys. Todd Moses is asking how much oxygen we go through in a week. Ooh, that's a good question. I would say that we go through a 125-gallon tank of oxygen every week. And that is strictly for airing up bags of fish. That's the only time that we have them. Gary Lester's asking about the new food. Email us. I have not put them on the website. So we do have, it's not really a new food to us. We've been using it for, off and on, I've been using it for like 2 years now. But it's a really high-end food. It's got really good pure ingredients. It's high in krill protein. It's got whole krill too, not the squeezed krill. And it's got high levels of the natural color enhancer in it. So it's a really good food. Great for peacocks and you know, fish that are meat eaters, you know, so carnivores. Hydroconiac, you can always email us, and I can see if there's one in your area. So Copacomas, Kawangas, no, I do not, but I do love that fish. Really nice. I love Copacomas. They get big, and they don't color up really until they get big. So, but guys, hey, I appreciate everybody today. The donations that came through, it's been awesome. Josh Nelson just asked a question: is it mandatory to Atlanta? It was this past week, but I know it's warming up next week. So you can always email us, and we can see if, you know, your area is going to be really cold. If it's not, we will always send it 2-day UPS, you know. So, but I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate all the support, man. The donations today, that's man, I don't know what to say about that. That's awesome. So all the support we can get is appreciated. We're working really hard. We're working our butts off down here. to breed the highest quality fish and to do the best job of getting them to you guys. So, you know, we appreciate all the support. Everybody have a good weekend. Next Friday, maybe I'll fly the drone around and show you guys around the property. So everybody have a good weekend and stay safe, stay warm, and we will talk at you next